Hello, collective. This is a collective reading for all zodiac signs. If it resonates with you, take what does, leave what doesn't. If it don't fit, don't force it, just relax and let it go. Now, collective, sorry that you haven't heard from me for a while, but my mother passed and we're in the middle of sorting out her funeral. So I'm just popping in now to let you know why you haven't heard by me, and also to Virgo season now, wishing you all happy birthday and all that. There is a lot going on right now. I'm not just talking about my personal life or what's going on with me, but it seems to be a lot going around with everybody right now. Even at the bottom of the deck, there is betrayal. There's a lot of delays, a lot of backstabbing going on, okay? People being deceptive around you. Somebody is determined, though, to actually, and very defensive around the lover, okay? Or very defensive it's an 8, that's an 8 of wands here. Someone's definitely moving quickly towards somebody they love, okay? But somebody has to make a choice here because it's some form of action that somebody needs to take. They're going to be stepping out in faith, okay? Bottom of the deck, though, this is somebody who's a workaholic. This is somebody who focuses more on the work, but somebody definitely is in a relationship that they're giving to. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. This is somebody here who's determined to move quickly towards somebody here, okay? But it is going to cause conflict because somebody has been competing with other people here and things have been stagnant because somebody wants to start a new relationship, or somebody here is loving themselves. Strong Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? But what's this saying, though? This first card that's coming out is the 8 of Wands, okay? It is showing here that somebody here is moving quite quickly, okay? There seems to be something that somebody may even need to slow down because they're moving so quickly, okay? So, oh, sorry about this. Yeah, somebody is going to be put down. Hola! Put down, send down. Somebody could be going to court, okay? This is somebody, though, who's needs to kind of explain their kind of decision to do so, okay? For some of you, though, with this 8 of Wands here showing up like this, it's also letting you know that there's been some hastiness. Somebody could have been moving too quickly, like I said, or rushing into something, okay? Some of you, it could have been a holiday romance that somebody rushed into, started a new beginning, okay? So now they're looking for some form of solution to this problem here right now, okay? Somebody could be traveling, met somebody in the romance, had a relationship, okay? Was given to somebody about starting a new relationship, okay? Somebody here, though, your hard work will be paying off, especially when you got this Knight of Pentacles here, okay? Your hard work will be paying off, okay? It also represents infatuation, though, obsession and getting carried away or being swept off your feet, because somebody's being definitely swept off their feet into this lovers here, okay? When it does cause concern, your love life, okay? If you are in a relationship, it does speak about a good omen coming your way, okay? Because Wands is a good omen. It indicates progress, okay? Exciting times, infatuation, being swept off your feet. So some of you will be swept off your feet when you travel, end up in a new relationship, okay? But it is a sign of relationship moving forward at great speed, okay? Some of you are jumping in with both feet, And if you are single, it does signify meeting someone who will sweep you off your feet, okay? You may become infatuated or obsessed with this person, okay? Like I said, somebody's going down. Isn't that? I'm going down. I'm going down when you're not around, baby. My whole world's upside down. Yeah, somebody's world could be turning upside down as soon as they got into this relationship, okay? Because there is somebody here who's stepping out in faith. Both of you want to step out in faith, okay? But somebody here needs to choose between two. I hear that too, okay? Somebody may need to let go of somebody that they're with, who they're giving to, okay? With the Six of Pentacles here into this relationship, somebody here is giving to somebody or could even be given to two, all right? Now, when you're seeing this Two of Cups here as the outcome here, it's also letting you know, say, that this relationship could even be a soulmate connectionship here, okay, with this Two of Cups. Partnership, it speaks of unity, okay? But for some of you right now, though, things could be going well between you and this person, okay? It's a very positive card. Because it normally relates to unity and love in romantic relationships, okay? It can signify harmony, mutual respect for some of you. Definite equality. This is a good spread. Yeah, this is a good spread for somebody here. Because it's also showing here that it's stable. Okay? Very stable. Very worker to the person that's working to have the stability here. Okay? And somebody's going to be moving quickly to jump into some form of romance, like they could have been traveling and they got involved with somebody here. But it's about stability. You kind of could be traveling and meeting your soulmate here. That's for somebody. Now, I'm going to clarify that as what's the T. Okay? So, some of you right now are going to be meeting somebody on a holiday while you're traveling. Okay? Yeah? But somebody's two-faced here. Like I said, somebody needs to choose between two. Someone is friendly yet deceitful. Okay? Remember that. Okay? Because there is two people I'm seeing here that somebody has to make a choice. Okay? There's definitely a group dynamic taking place here. Alright? And it's shifting. Okay? So, like I said, there's more than one person involved here. This is going on in your inner circle. Okay? Some of you could be feeling excluded, okay? People could be keeping you out and not informing you what's going on, okay? Or your partner's doing this, all right? But your friendship's going to be tested here because your friendship is being tested for loyalty, okay? So some of you is right now with this landing on the Two of Cups, okay, where somebody's being given to somebody here, all right, or receiving. Somebody's been holding back on that, on giving and receiving here, because the other person isn't being fully open with you here, okay? Especially regarding they could have been in a long-term relationship, okay? That's why somebody's feeling excluded and pushed out, is because somebody's holding back. They're not being 100%, okay? There's definitely, with this Knight of Pentacles, going to be jealousy issues here. Jealousy may be affecting your relationship because somebody has put you in a third-party situation and somebody's going to be spilling the beans. Someone is about to reveal everything and no holds barred. So, this is your time, collective, okay? So, this two-faced person, you might need to protect your heart here, okay? Because guide your emotions to avoid getting hurt. So don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't open up too much with this person, okay? First find out what are they bringing to this table here, okay? Because somebody is sending you mixed signals here, collective, okay? The signals from someone are unclear and confusing because 1 minute they're there with you, next minute they're gone, okay? But you got joint evolution. You and others are growing together and supporting each other, okay? But this could be somebody here who, like I said, got jealousy issues here. But it's going to be a shared experience. Some of you are coming from somebody who was jealous, but shared experiences deepen the bond between you and others here, all right? All the message here for the collective that I need to know. If this resonates with you, collective, please like, share, subscribe, okay? That's for somebody. So let's see. Temporary distance. The distance is in the relationship is temporary and things may reconnect later. So some of you is right now, this could be something that's temporary taking place where somebody sorts out their domestics because you are in a love triangle, okay? A hidden emotional entanglement is present right now. And at the bottom of the deck, somebody is testing your limits right now here, collective, because someone is testing the limits of what? Limits of what? Examining how you react under pressure. So they want to see if you're going to walk away, give up, you know what I mean? After the pressure's on now, that the third party involved, you're finding out, oh, somebody had a romance on holiday, okay, got into a new relationship. Now the pressure's on and you go, you're going to stay or go. Oh, somebody's got an apology here, okay? Somebody could be coming towards you with an apology. This is somebody who's feeling guilty. They got a confession. They want your forgiveness here, okay? Because they got involved with somebody on holiday. Yeah, you've also got memory. Somebody here, let me get my glasses on. Memory. There is somebody here who's kind of looking for a reunion, okay? They're remembering the past memories, going over it. They want to apologize because they know you've been in a long-term relationship and you've got friendship which came out reverse. So there's team connections and network. So this is somebody who was in a partnership with or somebody you could even have worked with, okay? But it's coming out reverse. So there could be some disagreements going on in your friendship because somebody is stressed, okay? This is somebody suffering with headaches, pressure. They're lacking sleep, okay? Because they put themselves in this situation right now, okay? Somebody's having sleepless nights over this. And for some of you, the person does want to compromise. Look at that. Somebody here having to stand between two people that could be fighting over them. Yeah, compromise, agreement, reconciliation. Somebody wants to consider it going forward, but somebody is blind to this, okay? Or blind to what was going on, okay? It was awkward, it was unknown. Somebody had a vision problem or could have a vision problem, okay? So somebody could have been doing this behind somebody's back because somebody wasn't seeing it and they thought they got away with it. Hearing out of sight, out of mind. But there definitely was some indulgence when somebody was traveling here, okay? There was definitely interaction, joy and friendliness. Third parties involved. Somebody could have been hanging around groupies. That was giving them a lot of attention when they was on holiday. Yeah, promises. That came out reverse, so. Promises a comfort to a fool. Because somebody here is responsible. Talks about confirmation, assurance. So somebody wants to come back in now, wants to get engaged. Okay? Proposed here. Because somebody's coming up with an idea, thinking that will be the best thing to kind of hold you or ground you or put a ring on it. Or aid here. Somebody wants mercy, charity or kindness. But that also came out reverse. 17 could be specific for somebody. But at the bottom you do have reservation. Okay? Somebody is got a desire of worth. They're very extravagant. Okay? Somebody could be going homeless. Okay? Somebody definitely was in a third party situation. Giving somebody gifts, wearing a mask. Somebody was pretentious. Okay? Now, you're at a point here now. You're going to have to make a decision here now, collective. Are you going to take them back? They could even bought you a car. Come on, say. Because they're feeling so guilty. Okay? Well, there's been a lot of conflict and argument because somebody did put you in a situation where you had to compete with somebody else. Any other message here for the collective before I close down this reading? Let's see here. What other message for the collective? Ooh, somebody was definitely in their ego. It's definitely egotism here. Okay. Female, that could be up in their ego here. Okay, because they're being hurt. Okay. Or somebody here who was a fraud. And this is going to be over the social media. Somebody's pretending to be something that they're not. This could have been going on 9 or world media. Okay. Something to do with a child as well here. Because if it's not you, there's going to be something that's coming through the social media regarding a child. Okay. Because somebody does want revenge. Who must say? Especially on the beach where somebody was on holiday. Yeah, somebody was already married. Okay. This is for the collective. If it resonates with you, I'm going to end this now. Please like, share, subscribe. I send you love and light. Namaste.